Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of February 2022. I hope you guys have had a really good week. I do want to take a quick second just to remind everyone that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. If you find that's your situation, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements, see if those readings may resonate better. And also keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not at all unusual either. If you'd like a personal reading, the information is in the box beneath this video. All right, Scorpio, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Scorpio? Scorpio in love. Scorpio. Thank you. All right, so Scorpio, we're starting out with the Hermit. We have Judgment in reverse. And coming out together, we have the Devil and the King of Wands. Okay. So, Scorpio, I do believe you have made a judgment call here to kind of pull back. There's a little bit of soul searching going on. Actually, a lot of soul searching going on. And this it's led you to this judgment call, and I think that I think that you are basically taking action with regard to something that is pretty toxic here. So yeah, you're dealing with something or someone. The energy that I see here is that it's almost as if somebody is trying to trap you or ensnare you in something that is toxic, and you're taking walking orders. You've made a judgment call about it, and it's not like you're doing this lightly either. You've really taken some time to think about this, and you're headed in the other direction. I feel like you're kind of you're going to take action on this. Let's see who you're connecting with. Who is Scorpio connecting with, Spirit? All right, we have the King of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. Don't get too tied up in the signs. We have all these signs in our chart. We have the Three of Cups. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. Okay, so what I can tell you right away is that the person you're dealing with, there is something within them that is out of balance. It's like their masculine, feminine sides are out of balance. This is somebody who does enjoy going out. This is a social person. But at the same time, I do feel like this person is kind of a little distant. They're, I wouldn't say cold, but they do come across as being a little bit distant. If the two of you are not together, this person is wanting to reunite. And with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, they can be a little bit cold, a little bit snippy. The Queen of Swords in reverse is known as the bitch card. In other words, this person can be a little bit mean-spirited sometimes. And I think that with regard to this judgment call that you've made, I think that it's going to bring out that mean-spirited energy. Because they're not going to see this coming. I can tell you that. Let's see the energy of the connection. Show me the energy of this connection, please. King of Wands. So there is an attraction here between the two of you. Now, this is the King of Wands in the feminine aspect. Down here, you have the King of Wands in the masculine aspect. This particular deck, the kings are depicted. There's two kings in each suit, one in the feminine and one in the masculine. There is some like very primal and very like fire type of energy, very passionate energy that is present here. Let's see what's directly affecting this. I do see some kind of action being taken in this connection too. What is affecting this connection? Oh, the Emperor. So somebody's going to take charge of the connection. Somebody's going to bring in some kind of action. Now, you could also be dealing with an Aries. We also have fire energy here. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. I see air sign energy. We already talked about that. With the Emperor here, though, this could be somebody who's a little bit older, somebody that's established. There could also be a strong male figure that is affecting this connection as well. If so, this person would be very well established. Let me see the outcome. Okay, so we have the Hangman in reverse and the Four of Wands. So in the outcome, after a very long time, somebody is going to begin to view either a marriage or a long-term connection differently. There's going to be a different way of viewing a connection, a committed connection. That's interesting. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords in the reverse. So this is underlying energy, Scorpio, and what this tells me is that there is healing that is taking place right now. It's the underlying energy. There has been some sort of very painful experience here, and healing is taking place. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Hermit here for Scorpio? There's that King of Swords again. All right, so we have Temperance, King of Swords, and the Death card. Ooh. Okay. So, wow, Scorpio. So we have you and we have this King of Swords. And I see balance trying to be established here. There's patience. Definitely patience, definitely healing. Again, there's healing. So there's a lot of healing, but I see both of you depicted here. There's a transformation that's taking place. And that makes a lot of sense with the outcome, because I think it's you that's beginning to see this differently. Let's see what this Judgment is in reverse. King of Wands. Wow. King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So you've made a judgment call, and like I said earlier, that judgment call is that you're going to be taking action here. And I do think you will be standing your ground. You're going to overcome something. And for some of you, it's an outside influence that you're going to overcome. You're going to take action to overcome this outside influence. But for others, you're just going to be standing your ground with regard to this connection. Let's look at the bottom, because that'll help us to understand more about this King of Wands. All right, we have the Two of Coins. We have the Star in reverse. And the King of Pentacles reversed. Now, the King and Queen of Pentacles for me is the married or committed partner. So what I'm seeing here is that there is a toxic situation, like I said. I feel like you're making a decision about this, and that decision is going to be that there is going to be an ending here in a connection. And I can't help but think it is with this King of Swords. because I feel like you may have given up hope. So you may be deciding, your judgment call may be that you're going to take action here. You've made a decision, you're going to take action to end this, and you're going to go your own way. You're feeling ensnared and trapped in some kind of a toxic situation. And I do see you kind of turning your back on this because you're viewing it differently now. You know that there's a need for healing, and I do see you doing a lot of healing. There's a transformation that's taking place, but I do think that transformation might be within an ending. I keep hearing that you're going to march to the beat of your own drum. And you're going to, once you take action, you're going to stand your ground on this. You're not going to back down. Let's see this person's energy. Why is the King of Swords here? Okay. Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Swords. So they're trying to figure out what you're doing. They're curious. They're very curious about what you're up to. So they're definitely trying to figure out what you're doing. They have no idea what you're up to, Scorpio. Wow. Okay. So you're trying to heal yourself. You're trying to balance things out. You've kind of pulled away from this person. You're not really telling them. Some of you may not even be in contact with this person, but I don't feel like that's most of you. I will say that this person can't figure out what you're up to. I don't see them taking action. They're doing a lot of talking, but they're not doing any real action. Let's see, but they're very curious about what you're doing, and it's almost like they're getting a sense that you are going to break this off, but they don't know for sure. Why is the Three of Cups here? All right, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Three of Swords, and we have the Empress in the reverse. So for some of you, there was third-party energy, and it would have been your person that did this. If that's the case, that's why you've made this judgment call. And if this person comes back and they want to try to bring this connection back, you're not having it. Because this person, that if there was third-party energy, they weren't too worried about your feelings. We have the Emperor and the Empress. For some of you, this may be a twin flame connection. It'll be because we have the Emperor, the Empress. We also have the Four of Wands. For some, this is a twin flame connection, and there is a situation here that one of the two is deciding that this is not worth it to them to try to bring this into union at this time. Back to this person though. This person, there's been they're kind of, it's a selfish energy that I'm seeing, and it's a painful and selfish energy. It's an energy of not worrying about anybody, just having a good time. An energy of, not really respecting the other person, not valuing, not having the decency and the respect for the other person, and that would be you, Scorpio. There's a sense of just not really, it's a selfish energy. Now, if that doesn't, if that's not resonating with you, if you're a cross watcher, just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I'm also seeing that the person that is on this side, for some, there has been a very painful situation where they may have felt disrespected as well. And it was very painful, but they've kind of recovered from that, and they've kind of freed themselves from that energy, and they're more or less seeking to be happy. So take it as it resonates. Queen of Swords in the reverse, that's a little bit of a toxic energy. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse, and we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, they're kind of stuck in that energy of regret, and that's what's making them feel kind of out of sorts. So there's been a lot of sadness, a lot of pain, a lot of sadness. And this person's not really moving forward in their life. This is an angry person. This person is kind of distant, angry, a bit selfish, but it's because of the pain that they've experienced. And hurt, you hear this saying, hurt people hurt other people. Well, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Let's look at the relationship. And that's why we see this healing that's taking place. Although I'm not seeing a lot of healing on their side, and it's definitely needed. Spirit, why is the King of Wands here? Four of Wands reversed, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, so I do see this fiery energy between the two of you. There's been passion. I also see some form of like a very strong manifestation. Scorpio, you're manifesting an end, and it has this person really worried. This person is that you're dealing with. They're losing sleep over this. They're hurt. They're upset. So I see action taking place here, not from them, but from you. And that action is to end this connection. Why is the Emperor here? The Devil in reverse. There it is. Now you have it in the upright over here, taking action on that. And then the King of Cups. Water sign energy. So that's, really a focus on you, Scorpio. So this person is definitely focused on you. I can see that they were not in the past. And now they're sitting in regret, and they're sitting in this energy of they're just not, they're out of sorts. They're stuck in regret and sadness. Ironically, they love you, but what does that mean? You have to understand that someone can love you, but it doesn't mean that that's the way you need to be loved. And this person has a lot of toxic traits that need to be addressed. And there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. I think you're freeing yourself from this person, and it's hurting them because they do love you, but at the same time, the way they are, this is a very hurt person, and I think that the way that they express love is very toxic. So with the Emperor, I see you taking charge of your life. Like I said, marching to the beat of your own drum. You're freeing yourself, and you're getting rid of any kind of toxic energy. The way you're doing that is you're ending this connection. For some of you, it's a marriage. For some, it's a longer term connection. The person you're connected with, they're going to try to take charge of the connection as well. They will express their emotions to you. They'll express that they want to bring this back together. They want to, that they love you. I think you'll stand your ground. You've made this judgment call, Scorpio, and you're going to stand your ground. So let's look at the outcome. Okay, so we have the 8 of Coins in the reverse. Yep. Ace of Cups reversed. And the 2 of Rods reversed. Yeah, you're looking at this connection very differently than you have in the past, Scorpio. This person still wants to keep the connection, and I think you're looking at it differently. You are seeing it as toxic, and I think you're ending this because you're saying this is not working. So I do see this connection ending. The Ace of Cups is in the reverse. I do see this ending because you've decided this is not working. That's how you're seeing it differently, and you don't see it beginning to work. You've made this judgment call. The person you're connected with, they still want this connection to work. They're going to be keeping an eye on you, and I can see that, and they're going to try to bring you back in. I don't think you're going to have any of it, and that's going to be hard for them. It's going to, in fact, they're going to become angry, so you need to be aware of that. They're going to be angry. Because they're not chosen. Two of Rods in the reverse. It's gonna hurt their ego, and it's also gonna sting, and it's gonna make them a bit angry, and they're gonna be stuck in this, feeling of regret. So yeah, I can see you're definitely making moves. And here we have bottom of the deck. It's a Lovers in reverse. So you're healing and you're ending this connection. And I can see you're very resolute in how you are that you've decided to do that. And I have to be honest with you, Scorpio, it looks like your energy is pretty clean and pretty clear. And their energy is rather toxic, so I can understand. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Hidden Truth Oracle, and we'll see if there's any further messages. Spirit, I am pulling for Scorpio, and I'm pulling for Scorpio and their person. Okay, I'm going to pull one more time. Pulling for Scorpio and their person. Got a lot of cards, so I don't think anybody got this many. Let me figure out what goes where. A moment, please. Okay. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to start with the person you're connected with. There's a couple of cards. The first card for your person, it says, I'm so attracted to you. I want to tell you how I feel. So, like I said, this person is just very deeply attracted to you. They're going to try to bring this back together. They're not ready to let this go. For you, however, it's a little bit different. You have 4 cards, so I feel like you have things to say. So where to start? Let me see. You speak to me through music. So music may have been very important to the two of you, or different songs may remind you of this person. Okay. It says, I left when I saw you with someone. Now, take only what resonates with you. Leave the rest for someone else. You came closer than anyone. And the final message, I wish things could be different. Okay. Well, I hope this has been helpful, Scorpio. A bit of a tough read, but I do have to admit your energy is pretty resolute. It's pretty clear. It was from the out the gate. So, you know, if this resonates with you, good luck. And, you know, I hope that the healing continues, because I do see a lot of healing. But hope it's helpful. And if you would, like and share the video. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you do want to drop a comment, you're welcome to do so. I do read all of them. And until I see you in the monthly readings, namaste.